I'd like to thank you for visiting the auction today for ventriloquistpuppets.net. My name is Ryan and I'm the Flippa broker for David Jennings at Melbourne SEO Services. So I'll start this video by giving you a bit of an understanding of the background of this site and a bit more understanding as to why we're actually selling this site. So a couple of years ago, David decided that he will go ahead and purchase around about 500 domain names for the purpose of testing and refining his SEO skill set. And with these domain names, he created websites, and some of them actually did quite well. Some of them converted in particular quite well. And some of these websites, including ventriloquistpuppets.net, were actually turned into ClickBank products. And as such, they're actually performing quite well. Now, as of New Year's this year, David's decided that it's time to move these websites onto new owners so that he can invest more time in developing his SEO company called Melbourne SEO Services and investing much more time into his clients. As such, I'm here talking to you about the website today in this video, and we're actually going to be selling this on Flippa. So I'll give you a tour of the site. Now, the main page here consists of some professionally written sales copy which has been put together specifically to sell this ebook. Now you can see here there's been a ebook which has been professionally designed and pieced together for this site. It's been branded as well, and you can purchase the ebook for $17 from this link and from the link down the bottom here, both of which link straight through to the ClickBank cart, so people can go ahead and purchase through there and have the ebook delivered to them that way. The ebook itself has converted quite well. There's been about 13 copies of the ebook sold. I'll just bring up the statistics for that. And this is from late 2009 through to February 2010. The stats here, there's 13 sales that have gone through. So you're looking at roughly about $30 worth of sales per month that would actually go through on this site, which is quite a decent amount for the kind of product that this is as well. And as such, it does convert quite well. Now, if we have a look at Market Samurai, now if I've placed the domain in here, you can see that it is a page rank 1 website, and there are currently 205 backlinks to this site as well. And this has been all done through good old-fashioned SEO, through the very same style that David's actually developed with his own method of SEO called the SEO method. Now, if we go up and we have a look in the Google AdWords keywords tool, you can see here that the keyword ventriloquist puppets, which is the main keyword that the site ranks for, is $1.12 if you were to purchase that kind of traffic through AdWords. And accordingly, the keyword itself receives 9,900 searches globally per month as well, which is a fairly good figure considering that it is a highly targeted keyword. If we also just have a look into a whois query for this domain for ventriloquistpuppets.net, you can see here that the domain was very first created on the 24th of June 2009, with the date today being the 2nd of June. This makes this domain just a few days shy from being 1 year old. Now, if I bring you into the actual statistics for this website, you can see that the site, as far as visits, receives anywhere between about 400 up to 750 visits. If I bring you into the statistics for May, you can see out of those, there are 145 unique visits. That was for the month of May. And if we have a look at the stats for April 2010, you can see that it was 161 unique visits for that month as well. If we go back to May and we have a look down here to see the search data, we'll just wait to try and find, there we go. So you can see here that the majority of search is taken up from the keyword ventriloquist puppets, with a very large variety of other long tail keywords down the bottom here, which people are actually finding the site on. The good news about that is that because there's such a large selection of long tail keywords that people are finding this site based on, that means that it's very, very sustainable traffic, and it's very highly targeted traffic in that sense as well. Now, if we have a look back here, based on the total visits, we'll base it on the month of May. So if we just clear that, and we have a look at the total visits, you're looking at 411. And if you times that by the cost per click of $1.12, you're looking at the total cost of traffic for that month being $460. And then, of course, if you look at that over the course of 12 months, you're looking at about $5,500 worth of traffic that this site is actually receiving if you were to purchase that kind of traffic through AdWords. So that's already good value in itself, considering that the site as well does actually bring in income every month. So you can imagine the kind of potential a site would have if you were to run AdWords campaigns, bring traffic into the site as well. There's a lot of potential. Now, on the actual site itself, the main ebook that is for sale, sorry, I just brought up the wrong page then. The ebook that is for sale here, this does come with the sale of the site, and I'll just show you exactly what's included here. So there's the main ebook in PDF, in a formatted doc version, and in the original non-formatted doc version. So if I show you the ebook, you can see here that it has actually been branded for this site specifically. This is a public domain ebook, so it does come with all of the relevant legal searches and queries. So you're completely able to edit, even reclaim it as your own, resell, do whatever you like with it. Now the ebook's been formatted very nicely. It's quite appealing and a lot of really cool information in there for somebody who is after this particular subject matter, and there is 105 pages in that ebook as well. If we have a look at what else is included, there is also a couple of bonus ebooks. There is 101 hand puppets and making dolls and doll clothes as well, which are niche related as well, which is great because you can also use these to add on to the main book if you wanted to sell more copies of that, or you could even put it together as a package and actually sell it for more as well. So a lot of potential in that. There is also a research package included, which includes some AdWords keywords, a couple of potential affiliate programs that you could become involved in, a Google AdSense analysis, a market language document, plus there's also a list of potential joint venture partners that you could become involved in or involved with to make this a bit more of a successful venture as well. And the last thing that David's going to throw in for free with this is a copy of the SEO method, which is the very method that he developed during the time that he was creating these websites. It does work within any niche. It normally comes at a cost of $97, but for the winner of this auction, he's going to throw this in completely for free. So that's a lot of good value in that as it is. You'll be getting a website, plus all of the bonus material, plus a copy of the SEO method. It's very good value. So for the moment, I'll lead this video out by just letting you know that bidding does start at $1. There is no reserve on this auction, so you can feel free to bid whatever it is that you would like to pay for this particular site. Opportunities like this generally don't come around too often on Flippa. However, there's one right here, and hopefully we'll be able to see how it goes from here, and hopefully we'll end up seeing you in the sales completion area. So if you do have any questions, do feel free to let us know, and either myself or David will get back to you and try and help you out with that. But for the moment, I do urge you to get your bids in because opportunities like this really don't come around very often on Flippa. Thanks for watching, and no doubt I'll look forward to speaking to you in the sales completion area.